Hello, you beautiful nerds, geeks, and gamers, and welcome back to the Canadian Convention Network Report for the month of March on the Canadian Nerd Channel, brought to you in collaboration with the Canadian Convention Network, which you can find right over here on Facebook. Now, I'd just like to remind you that everything on the Canadian Nerd Channel and all of its awesomeness is brought to you by the amazing, spectacular people over at Harry Tarantula or HarryT.com, your downtown Toronto source for comics, games, and everything nerdy. Moreover, they have 2 different locations to serve you better and amazingly. However, I want to begin by apologizing for our delay in bringing you these listings in March. However, this semester has been tremendously busy for myself, not to mention all of the behind the scenes things that we're doing to kick up the show and bring you guys more spectacular programming, including the arrival of our good friend Dr. Stevel, whom you might have seen on the previous episode of The Canadian Nerd. Anyhow, there isn't much left in the month of March in the way of conventions, and as such, we strongly hope that you guys got a chance to make it out to some of the amazing conventions that were happening earlier on in the month, such as Toronto Comic Con, GriffCon, Ottawa Geek Market, and all the amazing stuff that was largely going on in BC and Ontario. However, in the case that you are still looking for some amazing conventions to attend this month, there are still a couple left, and those are the Niagara Falls Sports Expo, which takes place March 29th at the Scotiabank Convention Centre in Niagara Falls, Ontario, as well as the Pop Culture Fair, which takes place March 30th, 2014 at the Alberta Aviation Museum in Edmonton, Alberta. Now, I know those are slim pickings, but I'm sure they promise to be fun. So if you're looking for something to do, definitely make sure to get on out there. Moreover, if you would like to get your convention listing fill in between our monthly updates, then please make sure to check out our good friends and partners, the Canadian Convention Network, right over here, who are constantly posting updates on convention listings, and that is even weekly. And as such, they are much more in depth than we are, however, not in video form, but you can get your updates and your listings regularly and make sure that you don't miss a single event or convention in your neighborhood. Finally, I want to thank you guys very much for tuning into the Canadian Nerd Channel and checking out the Canadian Convention Network Report for all of your Canadian listing needs. If you are in Toronto or visiting Toronto and are in the need of your nerdy or nerdiness field, then please make sure to check out our amazing sponsors, Harry Tarantula, Comics and Games at HarryT.com, to get all of your needs and what have you, and to just check out an awesome Toronto staple in the geek and nerd community. So, until our next episode, please make sure to check us out at the below links to find some more amazing Canadian nerd programming. And other than that, happy conning. Please make sure to share your experiences in the comments below, and we'll see you out there at the conventions. Cheers.